Hello and welcome to Peter's Scott Cars. Today we have this 63 plate Fiat 500 Lounge Twinair automatic. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, the only thing I can see, a couple of little minute stone chips at the very edge of the bonnet. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you. Starting with the passenger front, struggling to see any marks to that alloy wheel. Nothing negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the passenger door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. I'll get a close-up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches, can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge, once again can be quite common. Onto the rear panel in identical condition, once again struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the passenger front, once again struggling to see any marks. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side, as you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car. No sign of any wear to any of the seats. Get a close-up of the wing, edge and base of the passenger seat to show you that. The car's had the genuine overmats fitted from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close-up of the passenger footwell to highlight that. Still do have the mats with the car. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the rear parking sensors. No marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the underside. Car's never backed over anything. Nothing to point out on the tailgate either. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. They are the genuine 500 overmats, fitted from brand new. Done the job, protected all the carpets. Just get a close-up of the metal on the rear of the seats. I've seen on plenty of Fiat 500s in the past. These can be quite heavily scratched, but not on this example. All really nice. Get a close-up of the plastics as well for you. Get a close-up of the rear bumper to show you no sign of any luggage rash at all. That is just a little bit of rainwater. Just rub that off so you can see it's not a mark to the bumper. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. Once again, as I look down the entire side, can't see any parking dents. Get a close-up of that alloy wheel. Nothing to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door. If there's going to be any marks underneath the door handle, usually on the driver's side, but just get a close-up once again. Can't see any underneath the handle at all. Nothing to point out on the door itself. Onto the final alloy wheel, the same as the other three I've already shown you. Really am struggling to see any marks at all. Just take you into the car from the driver's side. There's going to be any wear to the seats, usually on the driver's, but get a close-up once again to show you absolutely not the case. Really is a cherished example. As I go around the entire car, really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Few absolute minor stone chips, as to be expected, and as I said, certainly nothing more than that. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view that 128 points AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this automatic Fiat 500, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free Mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. This deposit can be left over the telephone or through our website by finding the individual car, clicking the green click to reserve £100 button. Once you've done this, you'll be asked to leave your card details for our secure payment system. The car is then removed from sale. A member of staff will be in touch to arrange a convenient delivery day for yourself. The car is then professionally sanitised, transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're 100% satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or the car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find it helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.